Guys, it's Christmas Day.
Exactly. And as we promised back in the January, we are returning to the Mafia 2. So we lost the progress, but it wasn't much, so we just played through a bit and we changed our suit so it won't be flying like that tuxedo was. We also turned off the radio music because we don't want to get demonetized. There will probably be some added music in the post-production.
Yeah, cool story, bro, but nobody cares about that. I just want to make the big band so I can go band to band with Vito.
Fuck that we can go in for him.
You two were the last people I expected to listen to Central C.
Yeah, no, I actually don't. But Baron got me hooked up with this song, and it was fine for about a week, then it got old. But at least I learned what does it mean to go band for band, so there's that.
I only checked out this song because the title misled me to believing that some cute little baby will be featured in the song. But much to my and probably many folks' disappointment, it was not a little baby, but some big black guy that chose this nickname for himself, and I hate him. Clickbaiting me. I blocked him on all of my socials, so he won't ever get a feature from the Joe Dog.
If he ever were to get a feature from him, it would be like that one music video Snoop Dogg shot with my clown where he shot my impersonator with a clown gun, but now we're chill.
Yeah, that sentence was really confusing. Try to maybe articulate your sentence before you spit random words that come to your mind next time.
I prefer to have confusing sentences than to be confused about my sexuality, like your zesty ass with your man-wife Michael.
Oh, hell no, come here, you mother.
The guys, why you have to fight over your wives all the time, just lock them in the cage and make them fight for who's right. That's what I would do with Jill. She is a rowdy one when she's restricted from the sunlight for about a week.
What the fuck? Is she a reverse vampire or some shit?
Is this really what concerns you? Not the fact that Joe locks her in a fucking cage?
I mean, are you surprised? I'm pretty damn sure that he talked more in detail about that in some of the recent videos and mentioned it for months. That's probably how you deal with bad behavior in the household of Bidens. That also explains why Hunter turned out the way he is.
I never locked Hunter in a cage. It's usually the other way around. He's rowdy one, what can I say?
Kudos to him. He should keep you in there and never let you out, though.
If you're hungry, there's some food in the refrigerator.
Heard that, Don? Sounds like something you'd be interested in.
Zip it and check if he got some Diet Coke in there.
What a nice guy Joe is. Letting us stay in his apartment, letting us eat whatever we want, buying everything for us, and getting us some job to do to make some serious cash. He really got some damn connections.
Yeah, no shit. I got connections. I'm a damn president. Holy Jesus of Native. I'm about to hache.
Now what the hell was that about?
Joe, you can't be serious. You saw the same damn magazine a year ago. You can't get a heart attack over it for the second time.
No, I'm all right. I just got a bit too excited, if you catch my drift.
Stop talking about those things. You're gross. You're 300 years old. Just stop for fuck's sake.
So it's now February 10th. I mean, maybe it's no Christmas time. But if the snow is still there, we can at least pretend it's Christmas. No.
I heard there are 5 chapters of winter, so if you want to keep it up for 2 more years or something like that, then go for it. I enjoy this game as of now, so I'm not against it.
Pick up the phone, baby. I'm in the zone, baby.
And now you're listening to Travis too. How the hell do you know all this music, Joe? With your old ass, I bet you'd be stuck in the music that's playing in the radio on this game, not the modern hip-hop.
Last night, I was worried sick.
Mama? I didn't know you had Joe's number. And whose phone is this?
So have you spoken to Mr. Papalardo? Find yourself a job.
Yeah, he told me to come by and see him today. Hopefully he's got some work for me.
Okay, Vito. Good luck, mio bambino.
All right, bye, Mama.
I don't get why you're so surprised. There were those telephone books in the old times, so you literally had to open a book until you find the person's number you were looking for. It was easier back then to get a baddie phone number, because all you had to do is to get to know her name, and you could rizz her up by the phone first thing in the morning. And believe me that there was a lot to choose from in Queens.
It's kind of crazy to me that overwhelming majority of our audience will not have any clue about what phone books were because they phased away like 30 years ago. What times were those, huh? No social media. Original Hollywood movies were still made, and Diddy was ruling the R&B world and wasn't known as a diddler yet.
Oh, it's funny as hell to see that guy knocking on the door to turn that ruckus down. But we disable music, so it seems like he has schizophrenia like Joe does.
Schizophrenia? I barely know her.
Can somebody explain to me why all these cars are in our garage? As far as I remember, we only parked our stolen car in here. I mean, don't get me wrong, these cars look sweet, but they randomly appeared here out of nowhere. And it kind of lost the progression aspect. Because if we get literal race cars in third chapter, then what's the point?
Shut up, you're boring. Choose the one with most horsepower. Only you can make vintage supercars sound boring and lame. Listen, when life gives you a small loan of $1 million, you buy real estate. That's the motto I've been going by my whole life, so just use those cars and don't be a wuss.
Wasn't the original saying, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade?
Trump is more of an orange than a lemon. So there's that.
Not gonna lie, you're making Vito look a bit like Joe. But that's all right since your aiming prowess in Yemen makes up for it.
Damn, since when did Donald grow a mustache?
You're a proof that evolution is a myth.
Oh, close the door. It's windy. What do you want?
Yeah, I'm looking for a Mr. Pappalardo.
Oh, yeah? Why?
My name's Vito Scaletta. My old man used to work for him, and I'm looking for a job, so I came here.
Well, you're in the right spot, sonny boy. Federico Papagliato at your service. You can call me Derek. I think I remember your dad. Good guy, but drank like a fish. What's he up to these days?
He's dead.
Oh, well, we all gotta go sometime. Right, Steve?
Sure, Derek.
So you need a job, huh? Well, you're in luck. We just got a new shipment to unload. Steve will show you around. Now scram, my steak's getting cold.
Is it just me, or is that Steve guy a ripoff? Mike Ehrman thought,
Mike who?
Mike Hawk.
Got his ass.
Haha, I crack myself up. But no, seriously, this guy is a ripoff of this Mike Ehrman toot from Breaking Bad. His position, his stance, his walk, his attitude, and most importantly, his voice. He even sit there with newspaper, just like Mike did in the first Mike scene in Breaking Bad.
His name isn't Mike or Armentat or whatever you said, but rather Mikey or Montrod. But aside from that, you're pretty spot on. I think the game came out just a year after season 2 aired, so it's unlikely that it's intentional. To me, it seems like a standard badass, quiet guy in a movie cliche.
Did he just say $10? What the hell? Carry all these crates around for $10. Nah, get out of there as fast as you can.
Unless there will be an option, I will carry them. It's not like I exert any physical exercise because I'm still sitting here pressing buttons on a controller.
Look, he's opening the doors.
I can see that. You bet your dollar. I'm going there.
Hey, you done?
Yeah, I'm done. And you can keep the $10. When I said I needed a job, I didn't mean slave labor.
Whatever. Get the fuck out of here then. Don't show your face around here
Yeah,
again.
don't worry. I can make 100 times more working for Barbaro Incorporated.
Wait, you said Barbaro? Joe Barbaro?
Yeah, so what?
Shit. Nobody who works with Joe would carry crates for $10. What the hell are you doing? Come with me.
What now?
Well, this one don't like manual labor.
What the fuck?
Said he works with Joe Barbaro.
Bullshit. Who wanna load crates if he works with Joe? You'll have to explain this one to me, sonny boy. What's your story?
Well, my mother wanted me to come talk to you about an honest job, but I need some real money, so this ain't gonna cut it.
Them women, they're all the same. Right, Steve?
Sure, Derek.
She doesn't want you hanging around with Joe, right? My mother was the same way. Look what become of me. Union boss. I got the whole fucking waterfront under my thumb. So how's Joe?
Pretty good, I guess.
How'd you meet up with him?
Oh, we go way back to the old neighborhood. I just come back from overseas, and he's putting me up until I can get back on my feet.
Listen, you gotta understand, a person in my position's gotta be careful.
Certainly.
So you won't mind if I give Joe a call, right?
Nah, go ahead.
Now, where'd I put his number? Hey, here it is. He might not be home. wouldn't be good. Hi, Joe. Hey, this is Derek. Listen, I got this guy here. What'd you say your name was?
Vito.
Vito. He's looking for a job. He says he's a friend of yours. A good friend. I just wanted to check with you first. Uh-huh. Sure. War hero and all that shit. All right. Thanks, then. I'll talk to you later. Sorry, pal. I had to check you out. Joe says you just come back from Italy. You must be able to handle yourself. You want to make a little more money? I got just the thing. The guys here at the port are supposed to pay a monthly fee to the barber, but half of them never cough it up. I need someone to give them a little nudge. $10 a man.
What if they don't need a haircut?
Well, then you'll have to convince them otherwise.
I see. What if somebody makes a fuss?
Then you kick the shit out of him.
Well, let's say you teach them a lesson that doesn't require that they miss work. You got it? Which is why Steve ain't doing the job. Right, Steve?
Right, boss.
Collect at least $150, I give you 50. Just for walking around, taking in the sea air and meeting new people. Easy fucking money, huh? What do you say?
It's going to be just like taking rent from single mothers in cash. By force. Easy, just give me the controller. I know how to do it.
By force, single mothers. What? Those two terms should never be in the same sentence. What the fuck you mean you know how to do it?
Listen, all I'm trying to say is that I have some landlord experience, and it's a nasty business. You got to be cold-blooded if you want to be successful, and you got to take some serious measures to ensure you get to the top. And I'm like in the top 0.003% if we're talking dollars.
The fact that those crazy numbers are somehow like 2% of the total Jeff Bezos net worth just puts in perspective how disgustingly wealthy he is. And you still say that additionally taxing the rich is a bad idea? Nobody in the world would ever be able to spend over $200 billion.
Shut the hell up, commie. I would be able to just get a gold-coated island. I would buy something like my buddy Jeffrey did. But instead of trafficking people and getting down and dirty with some minors, I would just play some Call of Duty and talk shit to the kids that don't have the gold-coated island, gold-coated Xbox, and gold-coated 7591-inch sphere on which I play.
Mood. Why don't you get out of my face before you get hurt?
No can do, pal. Derek wants his money.
Derek can kiss my ass. What's that fat fuck gonna do? Have me killed?
Hey, you said it, not me.
Why don't you give it a try then, asshole?
Game on a sphere, excuse me. You would see like 40% of the screen only. And a gold-coated island is not something I thought I'd hear in my life.
I know. I'm quite charismatic. An appetitive fruit, what can I say?
Or what?
The fruit that people want to bite.
Nice reference, guys. But I think this fight will not be as easy as previous ones. You sure you will handle it? Done?
I know you might not know it because I keep it low-key, but I actually am an elite MMA fighter. I am absolute top of the food chain, and you could see a glimpse of it in my fight against Joe Rogan. He can throw a punch or two and kick butt, but I'm just too elite for him, so he looked like an amateur compared to the Don. But that's what you would expect from a guy that tanks bullets.
14 inches of fat can stop a bullet, so no wonder your blabber works as plot armor. Could probably absorb all the impact from a goddamn Hulk punch.
Yeah, an Augusta wing going 20 miles per hour would make you fly away like Lenny Kravitz.
Here's the money, boss man.
Good job. Here's your share. I watched you take care of Bill. You were good. Steve damn near got his ass kicked when he tried that. Right, Steve?
Right, Derek.
Here's a bonus for sorting him out.
Thanks.
The guy's been a real fucking pain. Now get out of here, kid. I gotta be getting back to business. And say hello to your mother for me. Tell her you got yourself a job as my new assistant.
Yeah, will do. I'll see you later.
And Vito, I almost forgot. Joe called. He wants you should meet him at Freddy's.
Again with this Freddy Fazbear guy. I already said I am scared. I don't need him to scare me some more.
It's a bar name, and the owner's name is probably named Freddy, for fuck's sake. There is no Freddy Fazbear in that game.
And what if his name is Freddy Fazbear, huh? Did you ever think about that for a moment? Yeah, that's what I thought, bro Bamna.
Let's look at it the other way around, Joe. Even if this game somehow happened in the same universe as FNF, it would still be impossible to have Freddy in this game because you can easily check out the Google to know that Fredbear's family diner establishment got opened in the year of 1973. I'm not going to get into any other details of the lore because we could talk about it the entire day. And if you want the entire lore, you can listen to game theory videos. Or if you specifically want to hear presidents talk about it and get ready because I'm going to break the fourth wall, you can just visit the Presidents Play Horror Games channel because they had really well done recaps of the entire F story. But in short, first concept of Freddy got implemented 30 years after the events we see on the screen right now. Joseph.
I lost you somewhere around establishment. I think you need to repeat that one more time.
Hey, where the hell you been?
I came right over as soon as you called. What's going on?
You remember the wise guys we used to see when we was kids?
Yeah, why?
The guy we're meeting here is one of them. His name's Henry Tomasino. I think he's got something big for us.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. We're done with the small-time jobs. It's time to make some real shuttle. Here, he's coming. Don't say nothing stupid. Hey, Henry, how are you?
Hey, Joe. This the guy?
Yeah, this is Vito, an old friend of mine.
Good to meet you, Henry.
You vouch for him?
Absolutely, Henry. Trust him with my life.
Okay, listen. I got a job for you. The money's good. I need gas stamps. They're worth a fortune now because of the gas shortage.
Where can we get them?
In the Office of Price Administration.
That's a federal government agency. Isn't that a little risky?
What? Too much for you?
No. Just trying to think of how we can pull it off.
It can't be that hard. The stamps are kept in the safe at night, but the keys are probably around here somewhere.
You got somebody inside?
Yeah, one of our guys. His sister works there.
Can she help us out?
Ask her yourself. Her name's Maria Agnello. Here's the address. Tell her I sent you.
All right, what about the safe? What if the keys aren't there?
That's your problem.
So what's the job pay?
I'll give you $600 for 10,000 gallons worth of stamps.
Okay, we're in.
No, I need Vito to do this alone. I got another job for you, Joe. So, what do you say, Vito?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, and don't forget to take a piece with you. You never know what's gonna happen. Better to be safe than sorry. Agabish.
Wait. This isn't some liquor store stick-up. I want this to be a clean job. If you kill anybody, your cut drops to a third. Gabish?
Yeah, I got it. No problem.
Okay, when you're done, you come back here and we'll settle up.
All right, I'll see you.
Good luck, Vito.
I don't know about all of this. This guy looks shady to me. He might be even an undercover cop that is trying to get us trapped.
Now Joe and Vito are too low on the hierarchy to get chased by feds. They're just boosting cars and killing a bunch of Sunday gangsters.
So who is taking over for this part?
I would say Obama because we're about to steal. But on the other hand, we're stealing documents and you're an expert in this department, Joe.
I didn't steal no fucking documents. It was Hunter.
Yeah, and who gave him access to those documents, huh?
Guys, we really are not here to fight, and I will do it. I am by far the most sensible and patient person in the room, so I definitely can stealthily take some gas stamps.
I wouldn't say the most patient. Once we locked Joe in a room we just painted with some Chinese paint. We had him there until the next day. And he got wasted so bad, he literally watched the paint dry for over 20 hours. That seems quite patient to me, but whatever suits you, Bomberman.
It's true.
Let's hop out and meet this bitch. I want to get it done.
Don't be a grump, Trump. You're not even playing right now. We're here to chill and play a game. Why would you want to get it done quicker? It's not like we have important things to do. It's Christmas time, so we're just chilling and lounging around with our families and friends until the new year. Most of us sadly get drunk as hell on New Year, and then stay in the bed for the entire next day with throbbing headaches. So until January 2nd would perhaps be more accurate, but my point still stands.
Shut the fuck up for a moment and explain to me why the audio is missing. It's the third time I have encountered a massive fucking bug in this game, and we are only on our second episode. That's like over one bug per episode, and that sounds like a poorly written joke. This game is really starting to get on my tits now.
Oh, wow. She's really taking her time getting to the car. Kind of reminds me of Joe, actually. He always is either slouching to the car or just standing there staring at nothing and getting disconnected from the reality for a solid 30 seconds or so.
And now they decide that they want her voice back. Real nice. Who made this game? Is it Bethesda?
Actually, no. It's a game made by 2K, but it was made over 14 years ago, and we're playing it on an operating system that wasn't even there in that time. So expecting a couple of bugs is nothing too far-fetched. That's why there is a remaster of this game. But again, playing a classic just hits different. And surely some people are getting nostalgic with this too.
No wonder it turns to shit sometimes then. Just look at WWE 2K physics. Anyone who played it back in PlayStation 2 era probably seen better physics than what we have today. The thing that boggles my mind the most is the fact that whatever bugs we encountered in the 2017 release have only gotten worse with each new release. I feel like they release each title by removing one person and adding another to the roster, and then they just delete random line from the code of the game just to market it as a fully different product. I don't know why people are still buying those annual games. It's just a scam and nothing else.
I don't know if you paid the attention to the dialogue veto and this lady had, but she gave us a guide on how to steal those stamps. I wonder if she's paid for this. Anyway, I just need to get through the bathroom window right here, and now is the question. Do we kill the guards for our safety and take the pay cut from this Mafia guy we're doing it for? Or are we doing it his way without any kills?
It isn't real life, and we already have multiple supercars in our garage, so this virtual money won't be useful for us. Do you remember that one time we played Hitman? You tried to do it all stealthily without any ruckus, and you failed miserably 4 times. And when you finally finished the level, it took you over 30 minutes. Meanwhile, Joe just went full-on Rambo and started shooting everybody, and he finished it in 5 minutes on his first try. Now, you know what? Try to take him down without shooting, and if somebody will notice you, only then. Start blasting and don't look back.
Whatever you say, here goes the first one. Now I need to find the key for the safe, and something in my mind tells me that it's in the room with the flashing door.
Okay, but how will you find the actual safe? And don't you have those lockpick thingamabobbers? Why would you need to put effort into finding a key when you could just raw dog it like Joe Dog would?
Joe, I pray to God that federal building safes with gas stamps have better locks than some random cars in the bad neighborhoods.
Do you really think that? My brother, you literally could easily get in the building by hopping in through the open bathroom window. If they let something like this slide and not catch you killing one of the guards, then I really don't think that someone who can pick lock well would have a problem with a safe in a building like that, especially since it's 1940s, so all the digital security is very simple and easy to break. Oh.
I don't get why you are making such a big drama out of this. The game told me to get the key, so I got the key. I follow the objectives of the game because I want to progress further. Aren't you the one that was nagging about finishing this episode faster? Are you now changing your mind or what?
Now, I just wanted to laugh at your ass.
Oh shit. The guard is coming this way. I need to hide before he gets me. I'll just wait for him to pass by and then take him out. Thankfully, I have this minimap, so it can't get any easier than this.
A real man would just sprint toward him and tackle him like it's Super Bowl and assert his dominance.
Oh, yeah, right. I do that in the Hitman all the time. And it failed me only one time, but I was circled by multiple armed guys, so it doesn't really count as a solo fight tactical mistake.
You are just breaking the game with this approach. The stealthy games are made with the intention of player actually following the Hitman logic, not by rushing everyone like it's low-rank Counter-Strike match. I guess, but you won't get me following the moronic approach of you two. I'd rather get immersed in the role of Vito and try to sneak around this building and hopefully come out scot-free.
I will laugh so fucking bad if you will get into a shootout anyway. Imagine crouching all the time and trying to be stealthy just to start shooting.
What a lazy fuck. I'm really disappointed in whoever made those animations. I hope they felt bad about sucking this bad at their jobs. They were apparently so busy that they couldn't bother to make the kill animation on a guy that's sitting in the chair. So all they did is to make the guy suddenly stand up just for Vito to be able to take him out. This game is starting to lose some points from me.
Okay, now this is the moment of the truth. Hopefully we won't get caught.
Yay, who would have thought that the key to the safe would open the safe? Real surprising.
There is nothing worth stealing. It's just some boring papers that I need to sign every day.
Wait, what? Why did the alarm go off? I had the legit key and there was no one that have seen me. Did someone found a dead guard body in the main lobby or what?
What a fucking loser. You just wasted your time on sneaking around for the alarm to go off anyway.
We have you surrounded.
I'll just turn them to SpongeBob with all the holes I'll get them. But why did the alarm go off? Why didn't that lady warn us? I said this guy is shady as hell, and now my suspicions about him only got stronger. If this doesn't look like a setup to get us jailed to you, then I don't know what does.
Well, it's like massive skill issue. If it were me or Don playing this, we would be out of this hoe 5 minutes ago. One thing I can say is that we would probably waste more bullets than you, since we would be putting everyone out that way.
Well, fuck me for playing by the rules, I guess.
Don't mind if I do.
What the fuck?
There is your problem, Barack. This is a game where we boost cars, shoot people, and rob federal buildings. Why would you play by the rules in the game that is about breaking them? It seems like some broken logic. You look at the things in one-dimensional way, and that is your problem. Instead of being a bitch and crying when following the rules gets you nowhere, be more creative and simply ignore them. That's what I would do in your place.
It seems like you already do that because those 34 felony counts ain't out of nothing. Oh, let's just drop it because you got me political on a Christmas video. I said to myself to not get political this Christmas and you just broke me.
Well, it seems pretty hard to not get political when 3 presidents are having a discussion in one room, but what would I know?
Well, how'd you make out?
Things got out of hand. There was nothing I could do about it.
We had an agreement, remember? You only get a third of the money if there's any shooting. Let's see what we got here. Ah, shit.
Something wrong?
You bet your ass there's something wrong. These stamps you took have an expiration date, and that date is tomorrow.
So, what exactly does that mean?
It means they're gonna be fucking worthless. But wait, if you can get them to the gas station attendants by midnight, they'll be able to stamp them and redeem them. You better bring them to every gas station in town. They gotta get there by midnight or we're screwed. If you don't sell them in time, you get nothing.
Wait a minute, that wasn't our deal. You didn't say anything about any expiration dates?
Well, shit happens, doesn't it? Look, you pull this off, I won't forget it, trust me. Now get going. The faster you unload them, the more money you get.
Okay, now this is just straight up bullshit. Just take the controller from me. Trump, since I heard your ass bragging about how you got some training from Mario Andretti back in the 90s. Hope you will be able to handle the pressure under time limit, because I don't even know if it's 9 or 11, but by the attitude of this guy who ordered us to do it, it's the latter.
9 or 11? I already said that I am in no way involved with the terrorist attacks that happened on that terrible day we wish wouldn't come. Stop talking on this matter because it's a day to forget. And we ensured our national security to make sure this wouldn't happen ever again.
Well, aside from the fact that it was an obvious lie and that this sentence didn't even make sense, I am some kind of Santa right now. But instead of delivering wrapped gifts and toys to kids, I'm delivering the stolen gas stamps to the gas stations all around town in one night. You can't get any more Christmas than this, can you?
Interested in buying some gas stamps?
Sure. Just keep this between you and me, all right?
No problem. Just make sure you do the same.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
All right, that's the last of them. At least I got some cash.
Again with those lazy employees. Who was hired to make this game? Sometimes I think it's a game made by a 5-person group of friends. Every single station had literally all the same textures and the same assets. That is the literal definition of laziness.
I actually looked this up, and apparently some Czech radio station got the information that it took 8 years to make it. And at peak, there was 150 people working on this game simultaneously. I'd say it's a credible source, since the Mafia series started as a small project of a small video game studio from Czech Republic.
Czech Republic? Oh shit. Isn't this where Melania was born?
You can't be serious, dude.
What? I am pretty sure I heard her once talking on the phone with someone from her family, and I didn't understand a thing. But I'm sure I heard something like Česká republika or some shit. That sounds kind of similar.
Dude, even I know she's Slovenian. How are you going to marry someone and not know where they are from?
Yeah, but it's still in Europe, I think. So what if I messed up the state? It's not like someone will flip out if I think they are from the state right next to them.
Did you smoke something before the episode, or are you just trolling? I don't think even you can be truly this ignorant. Do you think Europe is a country and all the places like Balkans are just states?
Yes.
I mean, sure, they might be able to travel freely around Europe, so it might work as states in that sense. But they're all different countries. I'm pretty sure some countries even hate each other. And I don't know how things look like between Czech Republic and Slovenia, but you probably insulted both of them, and now we will get disliked from that part of our audience.
Okay, I'm pretty sure those 3 dislikes will hurt us, but all the other 5 people will will understand the fact that Don lives in the best country that ever existed on this planet, so he doesn't have to know a thing about Europe and has better things to do than to learn some damn geography.
While Trump is going to sleep at Joe's place, I want to wish you very jolly and a lovely Christmas time. With your family, hopefully you got to rest, relax, and eat something good while you're at it. Cherish every moment you get with your family because they will not always be there. That's all for tonight. And once again, Merry Christmas.
Subscribe to Oval Office Gaming right now or Barack will go get your oil with his drones.